We can start here right away. Just sharing some links. I'm not sure if I have just chatting saved up for this one. Oh, look at that. Welcome to the stream if you're here. We'll just be getting started with this new setup again. Copy that. I'm sorry, I'm just trying to figure out where I was posting stuff to. Let's create a post. So today, guys, we are going to be taking a flight down the Grand Canyon. I'm doing an environmental and geology course right now, so been very interested in this kind of stuff, and I think the best way to see it is to do it for sure. Do it that way, right? So we'll get into it here in, again, 1 second. I'm just adding in these to Discord. You streaming, bro? How's Porky's? Tahadras. So all the different Discords that I belong to, they have little areas where we could self-promo. Couple more here and we'll get flying. I already have it set up and ready to go. Actually, let's go back to live scene. There we go, guys. We are going to take this small plane, fly low and slow, and we are going down the Grand Canyon. Promote. So I'm just looking for the right servers to put everything in. And last but not least, my channel. All right, guys. I need to grab the mouse and bring it over here. Turn off the game bar looking thing. All right. Flight conditions. Let's go to that. Clear skies. We want 11 a.m. Why is it trying to say it's dark? Oh, what the hell? That's really weird. I just want daytime. Clear skies, no live weather. I'll take 11:30. Clear skies. Oh, we can do snow depth? That'd be weird. What is going on? Okay, so let's get into this, but I don't understand why it's showing a nighttime here when I need this to be daytime. So we're going from Page. We will fly around the lake a little bit and then start coming down the canyon into this lake. And we'll go to Vegas. I don't want to do that. And then we can fly down to this one the next and continue down until we get all the way out to the ocean. Hey Mugs, thanks buddy. I'm doing great. I'm just, like I said, just getting started for today. Was hoping to move some lighting, but I got some of my monitor stands up right below this camera that you see here. So once I get the streaming PC up and running, it'll have its own monitors. And like I said, for this game, we're playing on that 4K. I just don't have a monitor right in front of me to check chat, so if you see me looking all over the place for chat, it's somewhere else at the moment. What's up, Just a Nip? We're doing a Grand Canyon flight. Dude, it's free on Game Pass, Mugs. If you got Game Pass, you could download this. And running on the 3080 on this monitor, or this 65-inch 4K, it looks amazing. Alright, so got camera, objectives I don't need. A VFR map will bring out. I don't know where that just went, but look at that. Just sitting here idling on the thing, I only use 18% of my computer's hardware in 4K. Looks pretty windy here. What direction are we facing? We are facing north. That's the way we want to go, I think. Where did the VFR map go? There we go. Yeah. So we're going to go north, and then we're going to follow the river down. You guys ready? Just in it, buddy. How's your day going? This is good to hear, buddy. We're gonna do a nice low slow flight. Fly this nice slow plane through the Grand Canyon. We are still climbing.
Venture icon Alpha Sierra, X-ray Golf Sierra is type icon 851 miles north of
Looks
Kilo
amazing
Golf
here.
Alpha. Request, flight following. Icon Alpha Sierra, X-ray Golf Sierra, Denver Center. Clock 6601. Clock 6601 icon, X-ray Golf Sierra.
Just want to check out these buildings there, and then we're gonna follow the river.
Icon X-ray Golf Sierra radar contact 2 miles north of Kilo Papa Golf Alpha, 4,800 feet. UNH 29.902.
It's a dock. A boat launch right there.
Copy icon X-ray Golf Sierra.
Looks like RVs. They build RVs here or something. I'm not quite sure. Alright. So let's make our flight. Oh yeah, I was gonna send this to my geology teacher as well, but I only have her on email. Compose an email to paste. Marvel Powers United is being taken off of Oculus VR, so hopefully they give me money back for that. Alright, so this is going to be the beginning of our Grand Canyon flight right here. The landscape here, you can see where the earth, the layers of the earth are standing up. That's pretty cool. Either that or I've just been a nerd for my geology class. Alright, there we go. I don't care about your airspeed. Oh, look at the mess up on that road right there. That's not good. I don't like that. Anyways. Let's get into it. I've never got to see the Grand Canyon, so for me this is kind of neat. Trying to set it so that I'm not climbing. Like I said, just a nip. After this flight, I think Wednesdays we'll do like a Microsoft Flight Simulator thing, and we'll go to a different part of the world. But I'm gonna get back to SnowRunner on Fridays, Saturdays. What's cool about this plane is I can land this in the water. I should have my geology book actually out and remember what some of these features are called. The inside of a corner. Oh, I forget what they're called. I'll have to look it up. But look at the water. It's absolutely amazing looking here. I wonder if you're even allowed to fly the Grand Canyon like this in real life. And Mugs, dude, I should send you my my number. Do you guys use WhatsApp or anything? And that way you can send me pictures of your monitor stands. I'd show you what mine looks like. I'm gonna show you where the streaming PC is gonna go, and the monitor stand's already there once I get that put together. But like I said, guys, just say hi if you're still around sometimes. Let me know how it looks, how it sounds. I find it's a little bit loud in my headphones. And that camera is messing up again. I can switch cameras though, that'd be easy. I'm excited to fly this down to Vegas and fly around Vegas up and down the strip too. Like, look at the ground. You can see where the rapids are and the water. Places I'd want to go fishing. Right at the bottom of the rapids where all the predator fish are going to be. We're gonna look up some mods for this too and find some helicopters. So I think a helicopter tour through here would be pretty fun. Let's see about skimming the water here. Let's go down and skim the water. That's why I love this plane, and that's why I brought this one. We could play around with this one. Look how much bigger it looks from down this close to the water. I just have to be more careful with the flights. Down this low. All the rocks falling down. That's pretty cool, dude. Big long sweeping curves in the floodplains. Just the nip. This will be available on Xbox Game Pass for consoles shortly. I can't remember what date. But this will still be playable from Xbox. Like where the water trickles though when it rains, that looks pretty cool. So it's only using 47% of RAM, 48% of my GPU, and 21% of my CPU. Again, we're not in any major cities, so that's not bad. I did fly in New York though. New York was pretty cool. Some kind of park, it looks like. But I really wanted to see this, like just all the different geography and geological formations here. With me being in an environmental engineering class, like actually seeing this stuff as it looks like from a satellite is kind of a neat idea. Yeah, let me fix that quickly. I'll switch to the other camera. I could probably just do it from here. I might have to webcam, right click, properties. Let's switch to this one. And I'll just have to adjust here, guys. Done. unlock it. Oh, I need to use the control button over here. I'll be right back. Or the alt button to open up that side of the camera. All right, let's try that. It's really weird that I'm getting that color wash up here though with the light. I wonder if I can fix that with switching it to green lighting, but then my... So let me try this for a second, guys. Smart light. Maybe I can turn the brightness down. Maybe that'll just help. Ooh, give me a little bit of orange light. Let's try the color change ones. Meh. I'm not that dark. I think that works still. Does that work, guys? Hey, Wizard, what's up, buddy? Welcome back to the stream. We were just switching cameras. The other one was being choppy. And I don't know why. It should be doing really good. But we are going to resume this flight. In fact, I need to go turn the sound warning sounds. Active Windows spatial sound. Music selection. Where's music? I need to turn music down. Music is way too loud. Or no, aircraft, and set down to 30. Apply and save. I find it really loud still. I don't know about you guys. The aircraft noises. I can turn the stream sounds down a bit, I guess. But I don't need that open. But no problem, Psychic Buddy. Welcome back to the stream. I'm glad you're here. I think I have all of those sold now. Hopefully you got what you need out of it. Because I did make the one guy a deal that he took 3 of them instead of just 2. So I still gave him a little bit of a deal still. But he said if we need some parts for computers and stuff, he'll give us a deal back the other way. Like I said, I will update the stream thing later with how much we are towards that goal, though. Once we know you have enough, and then what I have left over. Alright. So, I'm kind of just flying up above this edge here, because I want to look at the wider canyon. I love those colors. It looks awesome. And we'll dive back down into the canyon here in a little bit. By the way, Muggs is here too, Psychic. I know you can't see him, but he's putting his monitor stand that we got. He's one of the streamers here that yeah. He bought one of those monitor stands from us for 30. He's lurking and watching while he puts the stuff together in his stream room. So that water looks amazing down there. I wonder how long it's going to take me to fly all the way to Vegas, just going down this canyon. That's where we're going. Down the canyon. Follow this right up to the dam. And then I want to fly up the strip at Vegas. That's what I'm hoping to do in this stream. So if y'all stick around and want to see that, it should be awesome. Yeah, we are flying in real time right now. I set it to daylight though. So instead of the real weather or current or live weather, live time, I switched it to live weather earlier in the day. I've set it for 11:30. So we get a little bit of shadow on the one side. If I would have put it at noon, we probably would get less shadow inside of here. I was just kind of thinking over a 2-hour flight, if I started at 11:30, the sun would come up over the canyon kind of thing. Is what I was hoping for. And I was wishing those monitors were right here in front of me at the moment. That might be a plan, actually. Yeah. All right. Let's have some fun. Let's dive back down and freaking into the canyon again. I have the base game because I have it on Game Pass, and I think we got 17 planes. I'm unsure. I'd have to look the next time I'm out. And you get like 2 different airliners, 2 different bush planes, a small passenger jet, like a 20-seater Cessna Citation or 10-seater, I can't remember what it is. You get a biplane, which would have been fun to fly down here as well, but this can land on the water. That's why I brought this one. And this one's a little bit slower too, so we can just nicely glide down this canyon. I tell you what, playing this in 4K on the big screen here is amazing. And like it says, it's only using 21% of my computer's resources to play this in 4K. See how the shadows are coming this far across the river at the time where the sun is? It's actually pretty neat how this works. Yeah, if you go back to my videos on demand, Amateur Wizard, last Friday we did a PC upgrade stream where I put the rest of my upgrades in. So back in August, I didn't do a stream then. I did motherboard, I did RAM, and I did CPU. So I put in 32 gigs of DDR4. I put a Ryzen 9 in, 9th generation. I think it's a 9th generation Ryzen 9. And I did that specifically to wait for the 3080 in September. So I finally got my hands on a 3080. I got it last Monday, and we waited till Friday because I had to order a 750 watt power supply. So that Friday night, I did a live stream of us pulling the old power supply out and the old 1060 6 gig cargo, and I put in a 3080. Yeah. You know what, dude? I got mine local. Somebody had one from day one. They upgraded to the 3090s when the 3090s came out there on the 17th of November, or whatever day they came out. His was delivered on Monday, so he pulled this one out and sold it to me for the same price as what I would had to order one. Oof, dude, why not a 3070? What's up, Justin Nip? You still here? Dude, the 3070s are supposed to be pretty cheap, like $600 to $700, depending on where you are from. Like, I'm in Canada, so that could be even cheaper price somewhere else. I just knew that this build was going to be for the long haul, like a 3 to 4 year build. But yeah, dude, watch that video. I got a really cool case too, a Cooler Master. This is giant square block. We have liquid cooling on my CPU, a Cooler Master RGB liquid cooler for that. What's up, Justin Nib? What you saying hey for? What? 1200? Yeah, the VOD was pretty fun. It was my first time doing the upgrades in my computer by myself, other than pulling out a graphics card and putting in a new one. Like, actually pulling... I had somebody help me when I did the new motherboard and the new RAM and the CPU, because I'd never put a CPU on before. Yes, Justin Nip. What are you saying hey for? Look at that. Do you just like saying hey? Is hay for horses? Why does this thing keep popping up? I don't want this thing here. I don't like that. But yeah, Game Pass is awesome. Like I said, getting this for free and getting to fly this canyon for free, you just can't beat Game Pass. So, like, if you have Netflix, this is just as worthy. I probably get more hours on this than I've ever put into Netflix. But don't get me wrong, I've watched a bunch of stuff in Netflix, but I just spend way more time playing my own stories. But look at this. Rapids. The sun flare in 3080 quality is amazing. But again, Amateur Wizard, I also have virtual reality. So this virtual reality is coming to Microsoft Flight Simulator. And I have the Oculus Rift S, so I have the external sensors on it. So that should be fun. Let me do something with the cameras here for a second. I want to move myself over. Webcam. Just so I'm not taking up all the screen. Lock that. Resume. Oh, dude, I've had VR for like 4 years at least. I had the Oculus Rift, the first one. And I was running that with an old Core i5, 5th gen, 16 gigs of RAM, and that 1060 video card that I took out of this PC because it was all used to be in this case. So like VR is awesome. I've been doing it for a long time. We might be able to get into some DCS World, and I have that new Star Wars Squadrons if you like that kind of stuff. So it's basically like a flight simulator, but you're flying X-Wings and TIE fighters. That's fun to play in VR. I've done a stream of that. There's a video on demand of that too. And if you, at the top of the screen there, shows my YouTube channel. I've been saving my VODs to there too, so they never disappear now. Now that I've got more and more going on in the channel. But just so you know, Wizard 2, I also play SnowRunner with the steering wheel and the pedals. I play it from my Xbox into the PC, and that's how I capture it. So we do that like Fridays and Saturdays. If you like the channel, man, stick around, keep following. Subscribe, donate. You don't need to. It's never a thing, but any of the money this channel makes is going to go into new flight sticks. It's going to go into a different steering wheel, that kind of stuff. I'm not here to make money. I'm here to make content. I think that's the whole fun part about this for me. You were around when I was doing the SnowRunner? Maybe, yeah, I think I do remember that. I did it from in VR for 6 hours the other day. Justin Nip joined me. Yeah, that was kind of neat. 6 hours straight in VR, that was a bit much. I was a little disorientated for about an hour and a half coming out of it. But it's just because we used to do VR all the time, like Beat Saber and stuff like that. So I'm gonna try to get back into Beat Saber. I should probably be doing an hour of that a week every day, especially since I can't go out and since my surgery and like go to a gym or something. But let's see how tight it stands down here right now. Make things a little interesting. Hopefully I don't crash, because then we just have to restart. I don't want to do that either. Wonder how highly illegal this would be to do in real life. Let's bring it back up a bit. A little bit slower. Lots of fun. But yeah, that VOD where I built my own, or I did the PC upgrades, that was fun. I haven't done a stream like that yet. But now that I think I have the Xbox One camera. I have this camera, the live stream camera. And I'm trying to figure out how to get my GoPro Hero 7 to run and be captured. Maybe I need to do it through that capture card, which is fine by me. But It should be a lot of fun. My phone's going crazy. I gotta figure out what's going on over here. Oh, one of the guys that picked up the one of the arms, I sent him my my stream link. He's like, I'm not home yet. I'm like, it's all right. Whenever you get home, you can check it out. Oof, look at this. Look at that. Like, you know, for something that was made from Bing Maps, which Bing Maps isn't even that great. Like, Google Maps is way better. This looks really good. I see some graphical errors up there. But for a game that was kind of just... Oh. Look how deep this cut. Like, you gotta remember that the water used to be as wide as this top part was, right? The amount of water that's flowing through these canyons is crazy. Need to find that other guy that wanted... I told him I was streaming later and he wanted to see it. What was his name? And then if nothing else was important on here, nope, let's put that back down. It's just those guys about seeing what's up. But let's check where we are on the map. It's behind me, so you guys I can bring it out, I guess, and we can look at it. We are still quite a ways away. This big flat open spot, it might not be as interesting. But I know down here is. Was tracking our location. Let's put that back over there. We don't need to see it all the time. Because we're here for the views. Like, just that sun looks amazing. The plane looks amazing. I would take this flight any day down the Grand Canyon. I wish I could turn those off. I wonder if I can turn those off. Let's take a look. I don't like how that's coming up in general. Trees, everything's on ultra, right? Flight model, miscellaneous. Metric system, pilot avatar. Belt flammers. Menu tooltips off. Cockpit tooltips on. Main color. Menu animations. Subtitles. I don't know what that means. I need to know what the buttons are in the cockpits because I don't know what these planes are. Flight model, we have it on whatever, so it doesn't, like, I don't run out of fuel, all that kind of stuff. This game takes a lot of stuff to play. Camera graphics, okay, we'll just... Frame rate limited, see it's locked at 60. Can't open that up. Scale roast into 3D scene using interface and affected by this front. Which improves performance, higher scale improves quality. There's like the best sampling. Fuck it, let's give her. I want full graphics. Give me everything. Yeah. Generic plane models, that doesn't matter. Why is water waves? Oh yeah, that only goes to high. Apply and save. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Why'd it go black? It shows loading on the one screen. We good? We good? Did I just max everything out? Oh. Guys, let's really test this now. It's taking forever to apply the graphic settings. This is crazy. Uh-oh. Oh, guys. Maybe I shouldn't screw stuff in the middle of a stream, hey? Y'all still there? Looks like I'm going red. All right. I hear it trying to do stuff, but it's not moving at the moment, and it shows that I'm dropping frames. Skipped 25% over the last few seconds. So maybe we won't do that. Oh, I don't want to. Yeah, I just freaking cranked the anti-aliasing to 200%, trying to push this. But it's funny because it's only showing my computer's only running 8% of full power, so I wonder if it's just trying to load all the new, excuse me, all the textures. In fact, if I can bring this back down to like 150, I'm going to. This is really weird. Anti-aliasing is no good for 4K. Well, it had the TAA. I don't know what that means. Ugh. Yeah, so basically what's happened now, it's trying to download a whole bunch of stuff because I turned that up. So we just need to let it catch up. It's saying I'm skipping frames on my stream. I don't know how. 25% over the last little bit. So let's. Oh, yeah, see that TAA up there? We don't want that one. We want to get this one off. This is what I touched. That screwed everything up. The TAA was already on for 4K. But this is what. See if we turn this down, if that fixes. Look at that. We're back to good. I just don't think it liked. Enable anti-aliasing and choose from different types of a fastest approximate anti-alias provides lower quality anti-alias but does not require large amounts of computing power. I have that. Directionally localized anti-alias provides temporal anti-alias provides the highest quality at the highest cost. Yeah, that should. It was running fine. Let's give that a try again. Oh, don't reset the defaults. Oh my gosh. Cancel. Cancel. I pushed the wrong button. I shouldn't have tried to do that. Look at that. The stream says it's going back to green though. So it's not downloading anything else. Except for still not. See what happens. Yeah, that render scaling was automatically at full. Oh, maybe that's what messed everything up. Scale of 3D scene render. User interface is unaffected by this. Lower scaling improves performance. Higher. We'll use Super Simp SSAA. Let's bring this back down to here. I've never gamed in 4K before this. I tried to run that 1060 on this TV. Yeah. So that's probably what I messed up right here. And I just needed to allow me to lower it. I'll take 150. See if that'll bring us back to playable. That was weird. I should be able to crank this sucker right up. Maybe 64 gigs of RAM is in the future. Go back. Whatever I did, the ground looks better. Like, but we'll just not play with that stuff in the middle of a game, middle of a stream again. It's funny because GPU is running at 31%, and CPU is running at 14%. I have the stuff up over there, and then RAM is running at 50%, and VRAM is virtual RAM is running at 68% or 86% is what my screens are telling me. I have the Xbox game bar thingy uploaded, and it shows me all the resolutions on the other screen there. What FPS? It is saying 30 FPS at 4K. Like I said, for me, 4K gaming, this is, other than running it on my Xbox, which automatically was Xbox One X Scorpio edition, which runs in 4K. This is my first PC in 4K. Yeah, I'm bouncing between 27 and 32 on the FPS. And it's saying it's only using about 15%. And all I wanted to do was turn that off when we went and messed with that. Nice big curve here. Was it still? Still a little glitching in the corner, frame tear, or whatever that's called. I don't know if anybody else noticed that. Yeah, so like I said, on my thing, it says CPU is running 16, 14, 17, 19 is what it jumps between. GPU is right now at 31, 27. VRAM's at 86. I have 46% on the other RAM, and it's running at 27 to 32 frames per second at the moment. And I thought the human eye could only really see. So if I turn off that, well, let's give it a try in a second here. Let me get around this corner to a straight, and we can give it a try. See what happens. I'm all about figuring out how to make this look amazing. I gotta figure out on the 16, 31. VRAM still at 89, RAM's at 44, frames jump to 32 to 37. But I don't know what that, how much that changed for what we're doing. I see a black spot jumping around the screen every once in a while. Things popping. Oh, Task Manager. Okay, let me try that one instead of the Xbox Game Bar one. Control Alt Delete. Yeah, I guess it shuts that off for a second. Task Manager. More details, performance. Oh, dude, I think it matches. It's matching because the memory, speed, threads. My Ryzen 9 should be freaking tearing this game to pieces. Hey, thanks for the follow. I didn't see that. Where does it say? There we go. Birdie on Fort, buddy. Thanks for the follow. I left the mouse over there. I can't. Oh, I guess I could do it from here. Let's continue on. We're doing a flight down the Grand Canyon there, if you've been here for a while. And then we're going to do a flight up the strip. We're just running this up on the big 4K monitor on the wall. Trying to see what we can do to push this thing. Yeah, it's literally keeping up pace. The Xbox Game one says 15% of resources, 18, and the other one says 17. Yeah, it's matching for the Task Manager, 100%. See, actually, you guys are not seeing it the same. Like, I'm looking at my stream over here on this monitor, and 4K, the color is so much more, like, it's really green on here, This looks way more true to true life textures. I'll see if I can click on GPU. I forgot the mouse over there. AMD Ryzen Core 12-core processor, CPU. Where's GPU? Memory. Ethernet GPU. I'm gonna pull it up on a full screen over on the right here. The monitors are like 6 feet away, so I gotta make it bigger. Yeah, dude, it's telling me GeForce RTX 3080, and it's 27% memory usage. Oh, it's running all 10 gigs of memory on the GPU. See, I noticed a lot of popping now that we turned that anti-aliasing on. Dude, this is awesome. One day, maybe we should get in a Zoom thing one day and you should help me set it. That'd be awesome. I'm still learning here. Okay, it says 20% utilization, 8.7 of the 10 gigs of dedicated memory. GPU memory, it says 26 gigs. I'm only using 9. And it's running at 67 degrees Celsius. I don't see a drop down arrow that you're talking about, but open performance monitor. I don't want to open that, maybe. That's weird. I don't like the way that one looks. But yeah, dude, straight up it says sweet. Did you get into my Discord? I think it comes up there in chat. I think we're 1/3 of our way into this flight, guys. I don't want to stop a bunch more times at the moment, but yeah, if you type in socials, I think. I don't know where, oh, I can't do it from, oh, I can do it from this laptop, or, yeah, my laptop over here. Maybe you can't do it? Yeah, it should be the right one in there, and the Facebook gaming page as well. I'm gonna have to add my YouTube to that now that I started taking all my videos to YouTube. The Discord one I don't think gives the right link, Psychic. But thanks. I mean, I think it's the socials one, the one that works. But yeah, right at the top of the screen there, guys, you'll see it's just /ghost1. It's either Ghost1 or Ghost120 or Ghost1 Gaming. It's gonna be one of those that, for all the stuff that's mine. Twitter should be there. I don't know why it doesn't show up as a link. Is it not allowing you guys to do the commands? Might have to go back in and reset up the Nightbot. That's really weird. Cause Psychic, you're a mod. You should. There it is. Took a second. Look at that. There's so much just open space in the US where you can't even really live here. And Canada is like that too, though. Alright, Psychic. We're gonna fly back down. Now that the canyon's widened off again. Homemade Slurpees. I don't like how this is going too far up. You know, set. How did my line down? Trying to set that trim for level flight again at a different speed. You see we're still going down, so give it a bit more speed. There we go, that's pretty close. But yeah, it actually looks pretty good. See, the game knows I'm playing in 4K though, that's why I thought it was weird to turn that off. And like I said, I just noticed that jumping way far away in the terrain now. Yeah, this 3080's bomb though, Amateur Wizard, dude. If you're gonna try and settle for a 2080, at least try to get a 3070. I thought there was stock like on Amazon. Amazon UK doesn't have that kind of stuff. Wonder where that river goes to. Yeah. Look at the sandbars, they look amazing. Oof. Let's try and keep this thing level. Slow her right down. Let's touch her down on the water again. Flare. Flare. Could you imagine what that feels like, just bouncing off the water with a plane? Like we just fly at full speed, nice and low. Yeah, that's crazy, dude. I'm pretty sure the other day Amazon had like 3070s and they were at like $600-700, or maybe $599 to $6 something, depending on which card with which fans you got, right? And I thought the 3070s were still beating the 2080s by quite a bit. Because what's a 2080 worth? I thought 2080s were still going for $1,500. But anyways, like I said, guys, we're just doing this flight down the Grand Canyon, and to Vegas, and then Friday, Saturday should be Mud Runner again, and then we will be off to Monday. I should probably do Among Us stream. Got a 2080 Super for 700. Oh, okay. So here in Canada, I guess that would probably make sense with the price difference in Canadian funds versus the pound, right? Yeah, it's almost double. Or it is double. So 700 would be half. Yeah, that makes sense. But just this here is amazing. The cut side of the river. Hey, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for saying hi and being active in chat. Trying to get used to more and more being active in chat because I always forget. So, as long as you guys keep active, I'm going to try and keep active. What do you think about the flight simulator so far? Nakash. So what I think I'm going to do, though, too, weekly is I'm going to put a poll up in... Hey! Where is this coming up? Nakash, thanks for the following, bud. I appreciate it. It's always welcome here. The follow is the main part. I'm just here to create content. Anything else is for extra stuff to put back into the stream. So I'm a full-time student, but I'm also getting paid to be a student. So this is for my enjoyment and your guys' as well. Yeah, so what I was about to say is if you get in the Discord, which Psychic just left, so I might have to come do the socials, or exclamation point socials. I'm not sure if you can do it, or if it's only set to moderator. I can't remember what I did when I set that up. It was a while ago. Discord, what I'm going to do when I'm done this stream is put up a poll or a suggestion area, and people can suggest where they would like to see next. You want me to fly over your house? I'm all for it, dude. Like, send me your closest airport code. Private message me your address. I'm not coming to your house. Like, I don't travel, so. There's people here in chat right now. Amateurs here. Psychic 1 had to run for a moment. There was a couple other people here a moment ago. It says we have 8 people watching the stream at the moment, so. But the Discord, like I said, I'll post up an area for Microsoft Flight suggestions. So I'd like to do like 2.5 hour flights, stuff like that. You want to see different landmarks in your cities or countries that you want to see. I will fly to those, fly around them. For sure, buddy. I appreciate that. But other than this, I play SnowRunner. I do Among Us with some close family friends, so there's ends up being 8 to 9 of us. Ooh, look at the rapids here and how muddy the water is. That's crazy. That just means there's a lot of sediment floating around inside the suspended inside the soil. But see ya, bud. See you in a bit. Yeah, guys, I just thought for the fun of it, I was flying the Grand Canyon because I've never been here before. Look how wide the canyon gets up here. I'm going to come up for a bit so we can see the actual scale of 3 billion years of erosion has done to this. So basically, all of the glaciers that once covered North America, the waters have come through here and cut these giant trenches into the landscape and left what we see today. I guess that's what I learned in geology. So, oh, look at my homemade thing is all messed up. Homemade Slurpees. Power up. Fly up some more. This plane isn't very powerful on purpose, so that I could do this nice, relaxing flight. There we go. Got some lift going. But any other places people want to see on this game? Not tonight, obviously. But I need to get to Vegas. What happens if I click my tracking map here for a moment? Oops. So we took off here. This is actually going to take a crap ton of time, which is okay by me. Or we could land here and grab a faster plane, because that should just be up the hill there. Because there was a almost like a trick plane that I could fly. But being able to see all this, and when my professor in my geology class talks about the erosion of waterways and glaciers and glaciation and what it's done to the landscapes, this is, I don't think you could beat this unless you did it for real in real life. There's just so much to see here. And I also think the mapping stuff that they use in this is going to make gaming in the future just that much more amazing. Like, if Microsoft takes what they've learned here and did a Forza Horizon... Yeah, I can go to India for sure. I would have to do that on my next stream, because we're going to try and get to Las Vegas in... Actually, yeah, I'm going to try and get to Las Vegas in this stream. Hopefully we make it there. We lost 10 minutes there trying to mess with some of the graphical features. But just look around at all the open space, man. This is amazing. But yeah, actually, I think when I first launched this game, before I did my graphic card upgrade, I did fly to India and fly over the Taj Mahal. I would either do it after this flight or the next time we stream. I'm going to finish up what I'm doing here. I don't want to push you away or anything, but the plan was to fly the Grand Canyon to Vegas. for this stream. Yeah, from here to India? No, I can just fly from India, anywhere in India. Just give me an airport, I can take off from it. But, again, I would do that on the next stream, probably. Look at all this. You can see a bridge down there, you see that? And the roadways that go up the canyons. Along the edges of the canyons. It's amazing. Yeah, this plane's really slow. This one's only going, to be honest, the best place I went, I landed at the pyramids once in Egypt, in front of the Sphinx and all 3 pyramids, and have them all in the background, and I took a picture. It was pretty neat. But look at all the open space. Look at, oh my. I'm gonna have to fly over Drumheller in Canada, and we've been to the dinosaur park there. It's world-renowned museum, the Royal Tyrrell Museum. I think I'm gonna fly over that at one point too. But if you're here for next week's stream, yeah, I see that. I turned off the lighting, I think is what it is. Oh, no, I have blue on. There's blue right here. And the chroma? Yeah. So I got blue on, so this whole part is see-through right now. But I think it's because I have the lighting turned down. Let me do this. And I have it not in front of me, because now I'm playing on the 4K TV from the VR PC, Cork, but that's amazing. Thanks for telling me that my stomach was you can see through it. Yeah, we can go close to the ground. Actually, we can land this thing in the water. The water plane. Yeah, Clark, we're just flying from KPGA Airport, I forget what it's called, to Las Vegas Airport, down the Grand Canyon. And I'm not even sure if you can do this flight in real life. I don't know if it's sound protected because you would cause rock slides, maybe, I don't know. I just figured a nice 2-hour stream of flying. I don't even know how far we're into this. I can't see the time. Hour and 31 minutes. Yeah, dude, this is gonna be like a 3-hour flight, actually. But, ugh, the graphics in this area are not looking pretty compared to the other areas we've been at this low. Just trying to level off the flight and slow it down. If we had bigger water, I could set this thing right down, Nakash. But we were kind of trying to speed this things up and go a little faster. But thanks for being here though, Cork. I appreciate that a lot, buddy. Let's do this. This is my boy Corkopotamus. He helped me set up a lot of my stream stuff. If you want to see some cool content and you want to hear somebody act crazy sometimes, he's the streamer to watch for that. It's always fun to watch his streams while I'm trying to do schoolwork. Trying to listen to my professor in my headphones, and I got Cork making noise and being fun on the other ear. But yeah, this is kind of a very featureless area. And like I said, Bing Maps isn't really doing this justice, I don't think. I think they need to bump it up to some Google Maps quality. But I want to try this again. Just see what it does. I want to put this back on. Yeah, it didn't really... Yeah. What am I getting? Still getting 30, 32 frames per second, but everything's at ultra. And my other buddy that's in chat here, another streamer of mine, we'll do him a shout out too. What is going on here? Looks like snow on the ground. Yeah, Nakash, I will for sure. If you jump in that Discord, let's shout that out too. I'll put up a post later when I'm done this stream and asking where people want to see next. And if you give me an airport and 2 airports you want to see, or just kind of put a Google map in there or something with a route you'd like to see, and we can go fly and see anything you want, bud. Like I said, Friday, Saturday, I'll be streaming SnowRunner. Vancouver to Calgary. I have done Regina to Kimberley, BC. And then from Kimberley, BC to Kelowna. And then Kelowna into Vancouver. Yeah, there's people here, Nakash. Ooh, Halifax to Charlottetown. Yeah, for sure. We'll, like I said, we'll do a bunch of flights, guys. We'll make a flight plan. We'll put it out 2 weeks in advance. And we'll just keep picking places and go check it. Like I said, I did that glacier flight there, that one thing. That's because it was some things I was learning in my geology course. So I really wanted to see the glaciers, and this too was in my geology course. That's why I picked this flight. What I think I might do, guys, is we're right close to this airport, KGCN. I may land this just on the water and pick a faster plane for the rest of this. Hey, Nakash, I see you just messaged there on the Discord. That's awesome, buddy. I'll make a post later. Rocket Sage. Is that one of the KSP streamers? Rocket Sage. Or is that trying to remember. I've heard that name. Is it that girl streamer? She does a lot of like rock stuff. I can't even remember what I'm talking about here. I'm pretty sure I know who she is. It's a girl streamer. Yeah, she does geology streams and stuff like that. Yes, I follow her. I follow another guy too. Let me see here. His name is show more. Am I going down? I'm not going down. Okay. I guess I can see it on this screen that I'm looking at here. There's another guy that cuts gems live on, and I forget his name. I can't find him right now. But Ryan 56K. Ryan 56K. he cuts gems live on stream and then he gives them away, and some of them are worth like $400 or $500. I sent a link of his channel to my geology professor. She thought it was really nice. But it's neat that these people do this, the science, engineering, the STEM stuff, right? Or STEM, science, technology, engineering, and mechanical streams as well. I follow a lot of KSP streamers. That's a game I want to play. I haven't tried it on the 4K TV yet. But here, guys, I want to land this in the water, and I want to pull out a faster plane, and we will do some low flying excitement stuff. Yeah, I'm a very like Das Valdez. He works with NASA Spaceflight. If they do a stream of all the stuff that's going on at SpaceX at Boca Chica, with Starship and all the SpaceX testing stuff. I find it amazing. I just KGCN. Okay, we're gonna be taking off from KCGN after this, or I might just start a flight right over top of where we land this sucker, probably. Yeah, science technology, like that's my thing. Like I'm doing environmental engineering course right now, so I get to put that science technology technologist thing behind my name, kind of like a doctor gets to, right? Like puts DR at the front. Is there like water breaks? Alright. So what I want to do is just want to get a faster plane, guys. So this stream is not taking 4 hours. I guess this plane never stops in the water, so we'll just float down the river. Brakes? Yeah, brakes don't work in the water. Alright, so let's go to the main menu really quickly. So we want to start north of that airport. And we're going to pick a faster plane. This should be Las Vegas. So we're going to pick as arrival. And we were over here by Grand Canyon National Park. We were by this one here, I think. No, we're at this one. So we're going to pick this one as departure. And we're going to switch up to... So here, somebody was asking about how many planes we have. We have 20. We have 2 jetliners, this whatever that is. There's 2 bush planes, a couple of cruisers. Smaller passenger, the Cessnas, a Learjet, the other bush planes. So I want to take, there was, I think it was this one, or it was this one. This is 278 kilometers an hour. This one's 250. So let's take that one. Tail dragger planes are really weird to take off from. But this plane's going twice the speed as the last one. Hey, Azor Aviation, thanks for following, buddy. We're just, like I said, doing a flight through the Grand Canyon. But we're gonna pick a little slightly faster plane so we can finish this stream off in time. I picked that slower one to do some sightseeing through the canyon, but let's go have some fun now and speed this up. Oh, I'm trying to use this mouse to go to my laptop. That doesn't work that way. Again, thanks for the follow. We'll be doing flights once a week for sure on Wednesdays. And
Extra Alpha Sierra, X-ray Golf, Sierra Radiant runway 21 departure to the west.
we'll be picking spots of where to go through the Discord. So once Discord comes up, we can join that and make suggestions on where we're gonna fly. This one's way faster. Alright, we're facing south, so we want to go north.
Extra X-ray Golf Sierra, continue for west departure. I will contact you next
Well,
when you leave my
northwest.
airspace.
There's the canyon right there.
Canyon Tower, Extra Alpha Sierra, X-ray Golf Sierra, continue for west
My
departure.
trim is set way too high. The other plane is like not as touchy as this. That's why I liked flying it through the canyon. So this might get hair dicey. But yeah, like I said, I'm just using this game to go through a bunch of the stuff we're learning about in my geology class for environmental engineering, so we're still going pretty high up there. Just trying to set this trim down without making myself go downwards. But yeah, this plane here can just,
Extra X-ray Golf Sierra, you are leaving my airspace frequency change approved.
it's so much more maneuverable than that last little plane.
Canyon Tower, Extra Alpha Sierra, X-ray Golf Sierra frequency change. Los Angeles Center, Extra Alpha Sierra, X-ray Golf Sierra is Type Extra 303 miles north of Canyon. Request flight following. Extra
Taking
Alpha
forever to get
Sierra,
back to the
X-ray
back,
Golf
that's crazy.
Sierra, Los Angeles Center. Squawk 5476.
We're still climbing pretty good.
Squawk 5476 Extra, X-ray Golf Sierra.
Set the throttle. Trying to even out the climb with the throttle here.
4 miles north of Canyon,
Nope,
9,200
need to
feet.
go up a little bit.
UNH 29.902.
There we go. Get back into the canyon.
Copy Extra, X-ray Golf Sierra.
Oh, I wish I could get rid of this airspeed thing. Just clicking on it makes it goes away. Move that behind me so you guys can't see it. My chroma is still messing up a little bit. What side is it? Oh, so it's this side. So I bet you it's because this light is too close to the... There we go. Look at that. Fix my chroma because too much lighting finally. Ooh. This plane does whatever I tell it to do. Way more responsive than that last plane. There we go. Back to the water. Yeah, dude. Got a little bit faster here. Let's bring this plane low and not slow. Do some canyon run with it. I actually don't even know what cockpit view looks like flying through this. I'd probably freak out. I can't wait till VR comes out. I'm gonna be flying this in VR. This thing is way more agile than that last plane. See, the frame's trying to catch up. That's weird. Let's get a little bit higher and get some speed. I think we've been through this section a little bit, so I want to cut off a chunk of it. And it's weird that it's popping like that. The draw distance is turned up as far as it'll go, I believe. I think we were just up there on the river when we switched planes. Because this part all looks familiar. Specifically this little outcrop of rock here. I think we landed down at the end of this little crevice in the canyon. Let's see what it looks like. I like when I can scroll back further. We're playing. But yeah, we landed right down here, I think. So now we're back to this spot. What's our... We can cut a section off here. And go this direction. Try and make up a little bit of time. Oh, I don't want to do mission stuff. Go away. This is just free flight. Leave me alone. Just the amount of control this plane has is crazy. Almost reminds me of my drone and how much control I have with that sucker. Oh, look, there's a nice little road up here, it looks like. back to the river. So yeah, I don't know. So India is somewhere people want to go. Psychic, you got your areas you want to go. I'm gonna make a new channel inside inside the Discord, which just says Microsoft Flight Simulator, and then I'm gonna put in something there about leave me a 2-hour flight suggestion. I think that would be the best way to do it. Testing out the roll of this. We're drifting the plane out. Let's cut this off across that spot there. I just think, like, you look left, you look right, everything's flat, but then there's just this huge area where millions of years of glacier water, meltwater, washed away all of this soil, and what you see in the canyons is all bedrock, and it's even worn away at that over the years, right? Like I said, we have our own little area like this in Alberta called the Badlands. I guess it extends into Saskatchewan as well, where I live, so maybe we should fly that one day in the future too. But we'll do a couple of suggestions of people here in the chat. Alright, let's get playful again. Sorry, aeroplanes. Making airplane noises. I have DCS World in VR as well, but I'm not sure it's going to look this good. I might have to try it in VR again before I put it on stream. I'm just having a lot of troubles with the VR and using non-Oculus games at the moment. Just have Steam VR just keeps crashing for me, so. Look at that red rock, it looks amazing. This plane doesn't land on water like the last one does. Way faster down in the canyons though. Hey Psychic, thanks for lurking, buddy. Oh, look at that weird anomaly right here. It looks like water's halfway up the edge of that. It's like a weird graphical anomaly. But just got information tonight about the amount of money I spent building this. I could have built a server PC with 2 CPUs, fucking 256 gigs of RAM, but I would still need to drop in the sound card. That's really, it freaked me out. Somebody was talking. For the same price I paid for everything else. It's just a server PC. You would need to add in your own sound card, stuff like that. But he's got ones that I can run like 6 GPUs in. They'd all have to be the same, but it was pretty neat. If you're still around, Cork, how did that monitor stand work for your old lady's office? I'm not sure what he called it, but what he does... Oh, what is going on? That's... What are we dropping? Frames or something? Something's going on here. There we go. That was really weird. I didn't like that. So basically, is you take a server with 2 like 1100 watt power supplies, 2 CPUs, you drop your graphics card into it, you can drop 256 to 700 gigs of RAM in it, and you could then you'd put your graphics card in and a sound card, because the server does not have a sound card in it, and you run that as a PC, and basically you can actually split it into 5 PCs with the amount of power they're running in that thing. I was like, oh damn, if I would have known that when I started building this. But now I have a guy. And he's like, yeah, there's people that come to me and they like want to build a Minecraft server. He's like, my PC, full gaming PC can only run 2 or 3 or 4 servers. He's like, yeah, they put up one of these server PCs together, and he's running 36 servers from his PC and playing the game. So that was pretty neat. And I think they're just run them 24 hours a day and reset them, or do a reset once a week kind of thing. Whereas now these PCs get turned off every night. I never used to do that, but something I started doing not too long ago. Now with the new upgrades, I'm just not going to leave them run and waste valuable time on them. Really, with running 2 CPUs and 128 gigs of RAM and still running the 3080, you still wouldn't get the performance? Like I said, I don't know. I'm not, I never really did PC gaming until VR 4 years ago. Other than things like, what was it, Command and Conquer was my jam back in the day. Frickin', what was I gonna call it? Civilization, stuff like that. Everything else I did on console. We've actually made it quite a long ways from this airport. Since, whoa. It's really, 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 really touchy flight controls. Yeah, so basically, he's had other gamers and streamers come to him in the city, and they've put together things where they've used servers. So basically, like a server computer. He's also done rigs for Bitcoin miners and stuff like that. He's like, yeah, dude came in with 16 GPUs and we put something together for him, and you know, shit like that too. It's not. I don't need to do that. Although, it made me rich. Yeah, for sure, dude. I'm down to talk. I haven't. This is really my first big push into PC gaming. Again, I was just streaming my Xbox console with Console Companion to the computer to capture it for the stream, and now VR was kind of something I did for fun, not for streaming. But after this, that Star Wars Rogue Squadron, if we can make it to Las Vegas quickly, now we're in a straight line there pretty much. We should get there faster now. Maybe I'll throw in some Star Wars Squadrons if I can get it to work without dipping. VR's just been a pain in the butt for me lately. It's making me want to upgrade to that HP Reverb and just get out of Oculus 100%. But there's a whole bunch of new headsets coming on the market in like the next 6-8 months. I'm just like, oh, if it could push that price down to under $500 for something new. But the whole family here loves VR. The wife, my father-in-law, he loves flying in the VR. So I can't wait for this to be available in VR. I'm gonna come back up and fly over the top here in a straight line for a bit. Looks like it just wanders back and forth in a straight line here. Oh, I need to bring some ATVs down here and just go ATVing. It looks amazing. You know what I think is weird is I'm still climbing and I have it as a -2% climb rate on the trim. Now we're going down. Still says we're going up, but it's slowly trying to inch its way down to level flight, hopefully. Maybe just the amount of power I'm pushing to it is keeping us climbing. But like, you can see this fracturing in the rock. That's a mechanical weathering. It's kind of neat. Ooh, another thing I should check out one day is the Frank's rock slide in Alberta. The province just over for me from here in Canada. Say hello to stickers. There was an update on Discord apparently. Stickers are here. But we are a nice level-ish flight, I guess. I'm gonna grab a Pepsi quickly. let's go look at our VFR map. We might fly to the end of this and cut this off, because I do want to see Vegas before I shut this down. I'm guessing this is the strip down here. So yeah, once we hit this purple line, we'll cut across and we'll go over the lake and check out the dam and go into Las Vegas. But like I said, depending on time. I'm guessing there won't be time, but there's always Star Wars Squadrons we can do. Maybe that's what I'll do tomorrow, and I'll do SnowRunner on Saturday. Or Friday, Saturday. Yeah. But let's go back and check out some fun stuff again until we get to that line. I wonder if the 64 gigs of RAM will make it run really well instead of 32. Because at this point that would be the only thing, well, except for that NV M.2 hard drive. Vegas is quick, buddy. We're gonna take some shortcuts to get there. 64 gigs of RAM won't help on this. I guess that just if I start modding it, it'll help, because there's a bunch of helicopter mods that I've seen. Yeah, I think we can make that happen as long as you hit up my my Discord there and put it in a suggestion. Just pick an airport in India and an airport in China. We'll do that. Yeah, the next time I'll be streaming this will be next Wednesday, probably. Or if I get time during, like, if I'm done some of my school work and I have extra time, I don't mind jumping in and doing stuff like that too. Because for me, I want to see parts of the world that I'll never get to. Like I said, I flew to the Taj Mahal and landed on the ground. Or on the road across from it. That was kind of neat. Sweet, buddy. Did my Discord show up already, or what? Should I relink it? Let's start going up here. Yeah, I think you've already messaged me on there, but... Discord's there. This part of the river looks really cool. A lot of sediment floating around in the river there. Schoolwork, yeah. So I'm in schooling to become an environmental engineer. So the reason I'm enjoying this game is because, and the reason I chose the Grand Canyon for a flight was we were learning about different geology stuff in the Grand Canyon. You know what I mean? The other day I did a flight over the glaciers in Iceland because we were doing stuff on glaciers. So I made a 30-minute clip of that and I sent it off to my geology professor. I didn't get any feedback quite yet on that, so hopefully I get to see that. You know, it's funny, I think the other plane, how slow it went, it actually let things load better than how fast this plane goes this low. Alright, so when we get up to this purple line, I'm gonna, or pink line, whatever color that is, I'm gonna cut across, so we'll have to fly high outside of the canyon so we can get into, oof, that was close, almost pulled up and straight back into the, so kind of down here where it turns back west, we'll be flying high, trying to get to the, I think so too. I'm like, if this is true to life, satellite terrain geology, like not geology, terrain mapping, this is like the next best thing is actually to fly this in real life. And so and eventually I should go get my pilot's license is what I should do. And the water's back to that green color. Looks nice. Alright, so that next curve up here, I am gonna pull out. I'm gonna pull out and head to the west so we can make it to the Hoover Dam. Is it not the Hoover Dam right at Vegas? Or was that the other one that I was at further back? I can't remember. But here we go. We're going up and out of the canyon, and we'll rejoin the canyon. Once we fly across this flat top part here. This is our original flight plan. That was pretty cool. You're from India? I have a guy in my engineering course. They moved here from India to Canada a year and a half ago. We actually became really good friends. He was living in the other city, major city, and driving down all the time, and I helped him find an apartment here and move his family down here, and he doesn't have a truck, so when he buys new furniture, I help him go pick up his furniture. I've been playing Microsoft Flight Simulator games since like 1995, probably. I think is the 1996, maybe? Yeah, 96 when we got our first really good computer. Yeah, I really like him. When I struggle with something, he gives me a hand. He was an engineer back in India, but he has to retake some schooling here so that he could have the same qualifications here. But yeah, he lives like the next area of the city over, and when we had to drive to the small city just outside of this big city to go to the campus, I pick him up and he rides with me, so he doesn't have to spend extra money driving there. I know, right? I actually have some more friends that came from India that I'm becoming friends with, and because I do video editing and drone video flying, right? They want me to do some videos and some video editing for them for their businesses. And what they're doing is finding companies for people from India to buy here in Canada. So like they'll go do an interview or they'll do video of the area, and then I'll just make a nice video presentation for them to send to their customers. And I'm gonna use that money I'm making that to make the stream better, like a better flight stick, because the flight stick I have is your basic starting out one kind of thing. Like I said, any of the money that this channel makes is gonna go right back into the channel. What do you use for video editing? I'm using DaVinci Resolve. I think we're at version 14 or whatever. Drones are fun. I have a DJI Mavic Mini drone. Actually, I have two of them in case I crash one. Hit Film Express for editing. I've never heard of that one, but like I said, if you know what you're doing, DaVinci is free, and I have a friend that has made some award-winning poetry videos or short films done to poetry that have done really, really, really well. And award-winning, I mean, I would give him an award. I don't know if he's actually won awards for them yet, but I would hope he did. The Mavic line of drones is going to be your best bet. There's cheaper versions of them, just like there's cheaper versions of GoPro cameras, man, but I'm going to tell you right now, you're not going to get the same quality. Wow. I mean, I could drive here on ATV all day long and just have an amazing day. Look at that, we're almost back to some river canyon. I might cut off this next part too and go straight. I know it might be a little bit boring, but then flying down. But I'm kind of enjoying this open scenery here. But I should have taken this plane right from the beginning. It would have been way faster. Dude, I've been working on it for a little bit. I just hit affiliate back in October, a week from before my birthday. My lighting is really bad right now because I'm moving from, I used to stream on this side. I got the full upgrades for this PC over here, so I've moved over to this side of the room. My lighting is not set up for this side of the room yet. So, but the lighting will get better. I want to get 2 more lights for straight on for over here. But the other games I play, like I said, is SnowRunner. I do Among Us streams with friends and family. I'm not going to do that with people from the stream yet, except for Psychic, but he's friends and pretty much family at the moment, so he gets to come in for that. But yeah. Look how deep these canyons are cut with water, hey? So the whole idea of flying the Grand Canyon was, I want to get eventually, there's some weird graphical stuff going on in here, I want to check it out. Something weird's going on, look at that, it looks like it just drops off. Oh yeah, that is weird, look at this. Microsoft, you messed up. I should clip this and say, look, you need to fix the Grand Canyon. The water looks amazing, but there's some shit going down in here that just doesn't look right. That's really weird. And this is where we go back up to higher ground until we get to, it should tell me what this building is. Yeah, something's not happy about being down in the Grand Canyon now. It's only showing 60%. 60% of my RAM, 57% of my RAM actually. But we'll see what happens as we get to the main city. This is really, really crazy. Thanks for stopping by though. Like I said, man, you're welcome to stay and watch at any time. I enjoy people that are chatting and keeping chat active. That's great. Those of you that are just interested in watching, that's just great too. I'm here to make the content, so I just want to make sure I finish this flight and not run out of time. So I'm cutting off some of the flying. Like I said, I'm gonna try DCS in VR and see if I can make it work for a stream one day. I think DCS would be sweet. Oh, we're getting to some of the bigger lakes up here. So we're getting close to Las Vegas now. I don't know why it's climbing. We're at -4 to trim. It's really super sandy here in desert style. Imagine at one time this was all full of water. Peace Ferry runway. Let's do a flyover of this. In a Zoom class? Yeah, dude, I watch my friends Corkopotamus and Mugs, or well, I'm in my Zoom classes as well when they stream during the day. So this is just a dirt airfield. Look at this. I don't even see a building here. Just an X on the ground. Land here. Alright. So let's head back to our flight line. And try and get to Vegas. Vegas or bust. I'm gonna go spend all that money. Oh, look at this road. Nice. Oh, looks like there's a ferry crossing here. That's what this is. The ferry picks up people here, takes them across the lake. Yeah, like I said, we're going to Vegas. Hopefully. This computer should be able to power through it. I flew in New York the other day and never had a problem. And New York is like crazy. Like I said, I want to see the dam up here, and then go up the strip in Vegas. Maybe do a loop or two, and then land it and end the stream. Because it is getting to be 10:15 p.m. at our time. I started the stream a little bit late, so... Or no, it's 2 hours and a half. I started at 7:30, 7:45. Maybe I didn't quite start too late, 15 minutes. But I think I like this plane. I do like the other one, it's low and slow, but... This one just makes you feel going fast. I can't wait to try it in VR. Yeah. I see. The cockpit view, guys, I don't think gives you enough of view. As much as it's cool, we're flying outside the cockpit. Do you know what? I don't know how many miles it is. I've never been... It should be this part right... I guess if I bring this up, you'll see it. So we're there, coming up to the lake. It should be right here. Should be a dam in here. And then the air... Vegas should be this area in here. So, we're not going to be that far. And this plane's going a lot faster than the last one. We can put this up here if we need to. GPS tracking. So basically hop, skip, and jump across these couple lakes. And we'll be at the dam. We'll do a flyover it a couple times. And then, yeah, there's like this way better view. Even that doesn't do it justice. This super wide view just, for me, is amazing. That's what I'm here for, is this view. See a bunch of graphical errors, probably because of the way that they built this. I haven't had any luck landing these tail dragger planes yet either. I usually crash them. But yeah, there's faster planes. There's jets that do like 700 kilometers an hour. This one's doing I think it was 270. I'm gonna look for some military fighters that do the speed of sound, or twice the speed of sound, Mach 2. Some helicopters I want to grab and go flying around cities. Oh yeah, we're getting there quicker, way quicker. I can see it moving on the map, whereas the other plane, you could barely tell it was moving. So basically, I have it set to automatically talk to the tower for me, see? Just telling her that we're getting close to Las Vegas approach. I'm guessing that orange line on the VFR map there is the Las Vegas, airspace, is what that means. You see how all these little fingers of where the water is run down into the lake? That's all water and soil erosion. I think it looks amazing. This is what I'm learning in geology right now. We were doing running water. Running water, that's why I decided to take this flight. But why not mix something I enjoy doing, video games and streaming, and mix it with learning. So you're in Zoom classes right now. I'm guessing it's school time there right now? Yeah, I think they took care of it. I don't have to deal with the Las Vegas airspace. My co-pilot did that already automatically. I have it set to do that. So it's 10:22 here. So that's almost like 11 hours difference. Are you taking a university class, or are you still in school? Look at this here, this whole section. You can see where the water runs down from the tops of these hills. No schools, man. Yeah, you said Zoom classes. Okay, we should be coming up to where we're gonna turn south towards the dam. We'll follow the edge of this lake, or reservoir, I guess is what it would be if it's got a dam on it. So like high school, grade school. Nice. Okay, I'll be there. Sweet, make sure you finish. Because when I was in high school, I only did my math 10, my science 10, and my comm 20, and I had to redo it all last year so I could get into this engineering class that I'm doing now. Look at that, that looks amazing. All the different textures, and you can see where the vegetation is keeping the soil from eroding, actually. That's kind of neat too. Dude, man, Canada's one of the best places in the world to be. Once you're done school, come here and do your college. Alright, I think we're getting close to the dam. If there is a dam here, there's got to be a dam here. So what I'll do is I'll fly over it, turn around, fly back up it a couple times. Yes, Psychic, Canada's the best, right? Cash, Psychic 1 is a real life friend of mine. I was actually at my house right before I started my stream tonight. So, I think this would be a really good program for teaching. Look at the colors of the ground. That red soil means it has iron in it. Oh, what do we got up here, guys? There it comes. So, in this game, you can't fly under bridges, so I don't want to go anywhere near that bridge over there. What I'm going to do is going to fly over this and come back up it so we can see what it looks like. Really sucks that I can't go under that bridge because I would dive down this and go underneath this bridge. But see all these old roads that they used to take to get down there? I know if I hit this bridge, it's going to be like a wall, so I can't go underneath the bridge, guys. I'm sorry. I wish they would fix that for this game. Look at that. This is the Hoover Dam. do one more flyover of it, and we'll head off to Vegas. I love geography, and like I said, I'm getting my highest marks in geography in my course right now. I fell behind a little bit. I'm getting caught back up, so hopefully everything's good. Okay, so let's fly over and follow this highway. Should take us. Oop, power lines. Look at this, guys. Power generator. All the power lines. Yeah, we are dead center in the middle of Canada, in the city that rhymes with fun. Look at all they're going that way. I wonder if that means that's a new highway that just wasn't finished. That looks really weird. Here we go. Here's our first look at some city type stuff. As we make our way up the freeway. I don't even know what freeway it is. To Las Vegas. Dude, I need to get to the I need to get to Vegas and get this plane landed. My wife was already gone to bed, or I would fly back to the dam. But we're gonna see a lot of cool stuff on our way to Vegas. You want to hear something funny, Nakash? Is we could fly this plane over top of your house one day, if you ever wanted to see that. We could fly to your city, right down your block. But we're just gonna follow this highway until we get to Vegas. Unless it's the wrong highway. Because Vegas is this way. I'm gonna switch to this highway. Or let's just head straight over this mountain. Dude, I want to do this in VR so bad. Whoa. Yeah, we can do that, dude, when we fly in India. We'll do that. We'll do that next Wednesday.
Request clearance to transition Bravo airspace.
Oh, look at this. Looks like cities are starting.
Cleared through Bravo airspace, Extra, X-ray Golf Sierra.
Some kind of garage. I don't even know what this is. This isn't Vegas yet. Vegas is way out there. This might be Vegas. Who knows? Next Wednesday, during this time, I start streaming at 7:30 p.m. my time. So I think that's like, I don't know what time that would be your time. 11 hours difference, right? 6:30 a.m. your time. Look at this. Does it feel like I'm doing 200 kilometers an hour now? Okay, those are giant. Well, it's probably like a Walmart. Definitely probably is. I want to find out where SpaceX's factories are in Boca Chica, Texas, and a bunch of other places. Oh, what's going on? I'm using 47% of my graphics card now. Oh, what's going on? Buy up, so it's not so hard. I bet you if I wasn't running this in 4K, we wouldn't be having any problems. Area 51, we can actually take off from that runway. If you just look up what that airport is called, that runway is called, the actual airport code for Area 51, we can take off from that runway. I think I did it when I first got this game. Excuse me, sorry about that. But it's just, it's flat like this, there's just nothing there. Okay, so we're going to do a high fly pass over the strip to help get it loaded in. So I think that's why we were slowing down earlier. Just trying to render everything in. There's another day that I want to do the rest of this flight. We'll take off from the Hoover Dam and we'll fly south to the ocean down the river. Look at the houses, dude. They look lifelike and real. Ooh, I'm dropping frames, it looks like. Frames per second. Flying, but look at this airport. This is the airport we'll be landing at after we fly the strip. Ooh, look how laggy it's getting. It's loading too much at once. try this. General. Let's put everything back to just 100. We'll put this one back up to 150. 140. Oh, because it'd be so red and orange, right? Let's see what it does here. When it reloads this, maybe it'll mess everything up. Oh, maybe it'll load faster. Sure seems to be way smoother. Alright, so let's come this way. Oops. This plane flies so crazy. Alright, we don't need the VFR map anymore. We're gonna get rid of it. We know where we are. Here's the strip. We could come in here at nighttime just to make you remember. Is it this side or the other side? It's gotta be this side. Not the freeway. This is the strip on this side. Oh, look at all the pools. Crazy. There's the pyramid. The Luxor, or whatever it's called. Jesus. Look at these hotels, man. Nothing like that here. There's an Eiffel Tower building. This is crazy. It's like some big crane right there. Do you see that? The Mirage. Why do they build these hotels in Y shapes and you see what I saw? Trump Tower. Oh, wow, that's funny. Alright, so now that things are loaded, let's go have some fun. Oh, I did not want to do that. There we go. Nice, Nightbot is taking care of business. This giant mall I just flew over, that's where they do those. These buildings actually look super big now that I'm this close. The Vegas Strip, look at that. That's a good way to end this stream, guys. The Las Vegas Strip. Ready? Look at this. Luxor. the plane would have fallen apart in real life. But I have damage off on this thing. Oh, look at nice relaxing golf course. Amazing what my recovery in that flight, or just Las Vegas. Just want to kind of get the scale of this place quickly before I'm done. I've never been there. I probably will never go. I just don't like lots of people. There's probably one thing I want to do quickly though before I kill this, is I want to go through Drumheller quickly to see if it's anything close to what the valley looked like here that we just flew. But yeah, this stream was awesome. Thanks everybody for being here. I'm going to check out something I wanted to check out really quickly, and yeah, let's go land. Let's kill the motors now. I'm gonna stall. I slowed myself down quite a bit. Look at that. That's professional. Yeah, dude, I don't think you could do that in real life. Not the way I just did it. 50 feet off the ground. These runways are huge. I've never landed one of these trail dragger planes. There we go. I didn't end up. Oh, what's going on? Yeah, I hit the brakes and it just puts me on my nose. I can't fix it after that. So, we want to go to main menu and go to Drumheller quickly. It's funny that I'm getting way too much light here. Calgary. Drumheller. Let me type this in here. Drumheller, Drumheller? What the heck is that? I'm gonna click on it. It's the only one that says Drumheller. So, I think I was at the right one anyways. It should be the right one. We want to light conditions. Good to go. Yeah, we'll just take this. What was that one? Hannah, I've been there. In fact, consort. This should be provost. That's closer. This one. Wainwright. That's where the farm is. So we got Calgary, Calgary International Arrival. So let's just do this quickly. I'm glad two of you guys are still here. I just want to see, I want to finish my pop first of all. Second of all, I want to see if Drumheller was anything close to what the Grand Canyon was. I'm going to say some of the features should be the same, but not on the scale of the Grand. Hey buddy, we just finished Vegas. We are going to do something a little closer to home really quickly, and then I gotta go to bed. External view. Get rid of this. So this is going to be like the Grand Canyon close to where I live. Just got to find out which direction it is from this airport.
Edmonton Center Extra Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra is type extra 301 miles north of Charlie Echo Golf 4.
I'm just gonna get high enough so I can see which direction to go. There it is.
Extra Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Edmonton Center. Squawk 2163.
Squawk 2163.
Where's Drumheller the city? There it is, right there. Okay.
Extra X-Ray Golf Sierra radar contact 1 mile north of Charlie Echo Golf 4,300 feet.
Should be able to hit this river. There's like a hoodoo area.
Copy extra.
This is Drumheller, Alberta, Canada. There's this really wicked dinosaur museum here. We took our kids to a couple of years ago. I just want to fly it quickly, and then I'm headed to bed. Okay, literally I'm just gonna come up here. So I think the part where the hoodoo is right there. So I remember being able to see, oh, I bet you it's that spot right there. This is above Drumheller, Canada. I'll show you the city. The city's actually back down the river there a little bit. I just want to check something. This little spot here, a white patch of sand on the side of the road, that is like a site, and I wonder if you can see it from here. I don't think you're going to be able to. I just wanted to kind of see if you could see the dinosaur park and stuff from Yeah, I know exactly where this is. I've been here. Okay, so I don't know. Yeah, I wish I could see the dinosaurs. This would be just a dinosaur museum. So right here I'm flying over right now. I believe is where the hoodoos are, right here underneath in that white spot. Which is just some kind of land formation. You can look up hoodoos because it's all camping area. I believe, if I was correct. And there should be a small town and then Drumheller. So, should be coming up to the Drumheller town, and I'll follow the one side of the highway. This is not it. This is a small town between here and there. Oh wait. What's that? Hold on. I want to make sure this isn't it here. So basically, this is where they find most of the dinosaurs. Is in stuff like this. I can't tell if this is it. This might be the dinosaur museum right here. I guarantee you that's Royal Tel Rao Museum right there. I've been there. I took my kids there. They thought it was amazing seeing all the dinosaurs and stuff. Slide back over it again. Dude, this is so cool. My kids are gonna want to see this. That's a dinosaur museum, okay. So, up this road. See, I thought it was on the other side of the city. Didn't realize there's a bunch of dinosaur attraction stores and stuff. My real name is Ghost. I'm a ghost. Yeah, I've been to that store there. You'd buy real fossils. It was really neat. Oh, this is just so cool to see all this stuff again. We came in from that way when we drove here. Ooh, right here, this big circle is an outdoor pond, like splash park. That was so cool. Alright, we need to head southwest to Cavalier. Let's bring up the VFR map. It is 11 o'clock. It must be noon there then, right? Yeah, so you see all this brown, sandy color in here? This is where they would find all the dinosaur bones. Because this part of the world used to be the bottom of an ocean. So there's a lot of aquatic dinosaurs, a lot of everything here, actually. But time to go over some farmland. actually turn all those warnings off. This part of the flight is going to get a little bit boring because I'm going to do this. And get it's weird, it's not keeping me on the purple line. I don't like that. So this should only take 5 minutes to get to Calgary. Stuff like this too, where it looks like that. That's where they find a lot of dinosaur bones. Yeah, dude, this is what Canada's like. It's open expanses of farms. That's all you see, every one of these squares. On the ground is a farm. For sure, I will. Like I said, I was just going to do this quick little 10-minute trip. To somewhere I've been and I've taken my children to. I wonder if there's a force feedback stick. I know the door didn't lock properly. Our home security system just tried to lock the door. I'm not gonna go fix it. So, okay, we're already almost halfway there. What are you working on, Psychic? You still around? Gosh, is there lots of open farm space like this? Or as far as you can see in India? Because look left, it's all farms. Look right, it's all farms. Look down, it's all farms. Look back, all farms. It's everywhere. Next time I will. Next Wednesday. See, the problem with my Saturday stream is I do it at noon my time. So noon my time would be like 1 a.m. your time, right? You know what? Oh. Sorry, I was trying to talk a little bit lower because my wife and the kids are in bed. I said my Saturday afternoon stream, I do it at noon our time, so that would be like 1 a.m. your time. Can you still hear me or no? Sometimes this microphone kind of cuts out. I'm gonna get another one. I think I might have to get a new headset before I get a new steering wheel. But this is all really, 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 really flat because giant glaciers literally moved across all of this and just smoothed it out flat. Oh, coming into Calgary airspace, this pink circle, it should start talking to me. Hey Psychic, you still around? Can you hear me? It's not getting... This one headset's falling apart.
127.15 for extra, X-ray Golf Sierra. Approach extra, Alpha Sierra, X-ray Golf Sierra, 9,500
I think this should be Calgary,
Extra, Alpha Sierra,
or the beginning of the
X-ray
mountains,
Golf
the
Sierra,
Rocky Mountains
continuous
in
plan.
Canada.
UNH,
But it's funny,
29.902.
we'll go from this super flat to
Approach extra, Alpha Sierra, X-ray Golf Sierra.
majestic
Request
mountains.
clearance, transition, Charlie airspace. Extra, Alpha Sierra, X-ray Golf Sierra approach. Clear through the Charlie airspace. Cleared through Charlie airspace, extra, X-ray Golf Sierra.
That might be the start of the mountains that you see there. If you still can't hear me, I can switch headphones. I just need to know. Oh, look at the Horseshoe Lakes. Or the way the river cut them off. It's pretty neat. That must be the mountains starting there by Calgary. So this whole section here, you see there's not a lot of farms going on. It's probably more pasture land for cattle. All that water, be good for that. The farms are 3D. That's crazy. So it looks super flat, but actually it's like rolling hills like this. Oh, that $1 million house. This is probably the main road that goes into Calgary. Looks like a highway to me. Oh, it's the train tracks? Yeah, it's train tracks here. See how the hay's been cut and laid down in these fields? And bale it all for cattle. Oh, I'm not following that road. Screw that. I'm gonna find here. Start following the road and take the long way. Yeah, you can start seeing the mountains. Oh, I miss the mountains. The mountains were a lot of fun. I like driving through them. Calgary should be showing up here any second now. Alright, we don't need that. Keep this open for a moment so I can see the city. Ah, I can see the mountains.
Calgary Tower, extract Alpha Sierra, X-ray Golf Sierra, 11 miles northeast to land.
Hay bales.
X-ray
Farm.
Alpha Sierra, X-ray Golf Sierra, Calgary Tower. Enter left base runway 17 left. QNH 29er decimal 9er 21255 at tree.
Big left base runway, 17 left extra, X-ray Golf Sierra.
Oh, it's just the edge of the city here. Starting to look a lot like city. Alright. Let's go up and take a look. These look like all the rich people area. Look how big those lots are. I think I could live there. Have their own little private lake for rich people. Exactly what that is. That's the city starting right here.
X-ray Golf Sierra clear to land runway 17 left. 1254 at tree.
Clear to land runway 17 left extra. X-ray Golf Sierra.
Calgary International, but before that, we're gonna fly downtown. Oh, look at the mountains. Can you see the mountains from here? Oh, it's amazing. I have landed at Calgary International Airport a whole bunch of times. Used to fly away to the drilling rigs, drilling for oil. And fly through here. Look how much land space the airport takes up, and look how much land the city is. So, there's this giant runway here. Then we have another one on this side. So 1, 2, 3, 4. This airport is massive. Let's go fly over the Rich People Hill too. Schools and playgrounds, baseball diamonds. Baseball diamonds, those all look like schools. Can't believe there's like farms on top of this hill. In the middle of the city. Alright, we're gonna fly up the river, past the zoo, and through downtown and land. I didn't realize Calgary was this spread out. It's ridiculous. Redonkulous. Big shopping centers. Possibly a giant Walmart right there. And we'll turn and come back up the river. you're still there, buddy, let me know. I can't remember where the zoo was. So I'm kind of like way down this part of the river. I know it's on an island in the middle of the river. All of these houses down by the river got flooded a couple of years ago. I'm pretty sure of it. So, the zoo is not on that island. It's probably very close to downtown. Football field, the baseball diamond, the soccer pitch. Nice. No zoo on that island. I'm pretty sure the zoo is on an island. I have a feeling. Or it felt like it was on an island. And I remember walking across a suspension bridge. Part of it. Downtown Calgary, here we come. Ooh, this must be it here. I don't think that's it either. But oh wait, actually, let's go back. Maybe it's there too, but is the zoo actually on the one side and this is just the trails on the other side? I can't remember. No. There's this island up here though. Could be on this island. looks, yeah, here's the Calgary Zoo right here. This is definitely it. Maybe. Maybe. There. I can't remember, dude. I still kind of remember it being on an island, but... Now I feel like I forget. Here we go, guys. Straight through flight. I'm gonna do it. We'll do this main road and another main road. Oh, I don't think I'm gonna fit through some of these buildings. And I'm down.
Extra X-ray Golf Sierra contact ground on 125.35.
125.35 for extra X-ray Golf Sierra.
No, guys, this is gonna be the end. I don't think I can back up. It's, Alright. Mobile did it. I think I just turned it off. Off, 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 off. Well, guys, that is going to be the end. Depends on who's still here, but